What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you my Losi LMT monster truck as it's sitting right now. Done quite a bit to it so far. Super fun truck, super durable, especially now that I've beefed up the axles and gotten some of these trio parts on it. So we can start here with the body. I've got a Traxxas TRX 4 1970 whatever Ford Bronco body. And I had to trim it up quite a bit, you know, and lose some of the really cool scale elements, but I just love the look of this. That one guy on RC Review or whatever, the Vietnamese guy, stuck one of these bodies on his just screwing around one day. I thought it looked killer, so it was very expensive and it was a foolish thing to buy, but I bought it and it looks awesome. So no regrets in the end, right? It only stings once. So yeah, I got that. It's taking a few rolls, but a little dirty. Well, you can see it's got the driver in there. You can't really see it very well, but he's retained in there. And as far as upgrade parts, it's starting to sprinkle on me a little bit. Got the nice flip-up feature still retained down there with the cage. I tried to reinforce it a little bit with some goo, shoe goo and drywall mesh tape. But as far as upgrades here, so far, we've got the Hobby Wing 8 scale brushless system. Super fast, super powerful for a truck this size. It's awesome on 3S. You could definitely do 4S or up to 6S on this, which would just be insane. I stick with 3S because I'm only a couple years into RC and I still wreck shit a lot. But I got the Pro Line shocks on there that are made for a Traxxas Max, I think it was. These were a nice pricey item too, but man, what an awesome looking shock, and they work fantastic. They soak up every jump you can throw at it, and I haven't had to get into tuning the springs or anything much. I'm just running it. I got these nice trio torsion bars. They look really good. I decided to mix it up, not get all one color, so I got some clear aluminum torsion bars for there, and then I've got a No Superior Designed RC RS800 V2 servo running this thing. Everybody knows how powerful those are in the crawler community, but it translates really well to swinging these huge wheels and tires around. On the LMT, got the trio steering linkage and servo linkage here. I've obviously got some nice billet washers. I tried to dress up everywhere I could, which I like the look of. What else I got going on here? I got the trio wheelie bar, so instead of the one that came out was fine, but I think this double wheelie bar works killer and it looks awesome. And I just tried to stick with trio parts so far. I might end up getting the Vitabond axles eventually, but man, those cost a lot of money. I haven't really resolved myself to do that yet, but for now I got the SSD back axle. Once these broke, you know, probably on the 4th or 5th run, of course the axles break. And this came in the Horizon Hobby sale where they sold it for way cheaper, and I was like, well, they wouldn't send me the version 1 axles that break all the time, but yeah, they did. That's exactly what they did. So we got all those shitty axles, so I beefed it up anyway. I've got SSD on there. Eventually I'm gonna upgrade the drive shafts, and I'll probably do another SSD back half on here. And honestly, if I don't have any problem with it, I'm not gonna bother spending the ridiculous money on the Vitabonds or the trio axles. Vitabonds seem a little nicer in my book. I definitely do want to get some upgraded wheels on here, some aluminum wheels. And as far as anything else, I got the Bauhaus low center of gravity battery tray. And I didn't get into anything too fancy with the wiring, but I think it looks better to loom your shit. I didn't trim it up, but since I'm running one 3S battery, I've got the little, you know, the loop there, because it's set up to run 2 batteries. I guess two 2S batteries, or 2 3S if you're gonna go nuts. But this thing's rad, dude. It's super cool, so much fun. And that's the upgrades I've done to it so far. Got it running out of a Fly Sky GT5 transmitter, just like most of my other stuff. Perfectly good for the money. Someday I might upgrade it, but yeah, this thing's bitching, man. I love this truck. It's so fun. So we're gonna get some running footage, get my kid down here because he wants to see it, and we'll get some good running footage of this thing. 3S Gen 8 5000 mAh 3S battery. I haven't tried it on 4S yet. Let's get I'm trying to jump this thing quick and we'll cut it. Okay, I got that trio back axle half to the front. I snapped that front axle pretty easily. So it's really windy out here. Hopefully you can hear me still. But that's my Losi LMT monster truck with the TRX4 Bronco body and all the trio goodies that I could stomach to afford, and the nice Proline shock. That one hurt a little bit. That was make sure the family's over there. We don't want her to hear. It cost $10. You know, it cost $10 for everything. Cool. Yeah, so anyway, I paid about $10 for everything you see here. $200 for the shocks. Oh god, that hurt.
Oh my god!
Trail shit's nice. No! Back axle. Don't buy these Vitavon fucking trail axles. I mean, come on. The money they want for those is absolutely ridiculous. Get these SSB back caps. They're 77V5 aluminum. Amazingly tough, and this thing cannot break like it used to. And this is the Gen 2 with the cross hatching reinforcement on the inner shell. But regardless, it's tough as nails. I'm gonna get another one for the back axle and replace that axle housing with the Gen 2 plastic, and it should be golden, man. Someday I'll get the steering knuckles and the C-hubs and all that stuff, but those wheel widener hubs are dope from Trail. I really like those. That made this thing look super aggressive, as if it needed help looking aggressive. But yeah, man, it's my Losi LMT.